Hello everyone. This is Sport News for Motion of Knowledge. In their 13th South Asian Football Federation Championship, held at the National Stadium Male on Monday, Sri Lankan footballers put up a fantastic display before losing 3-2 to the top-ranked Nepal team. Despite the Sri Lankan players fighting side by side in the first half of the match under lights, Nepal, who had the advantage in terms of experience and pace, extended their lead in the second half to achieve a one-goal victory. However, with losses to Bangladesh and Nepal, Sri Lanka's chances of reaching the final were dashed, and the team must now focus on winning a game. The remaining matches for the Sri Lankan team are against India on the 7th and the Maldives on the 10th. Suman Larna opened the scoring in the 33rd minute with a well-executed kick that skipper Suyan Pearl failed to stop. Nepal lead 1-0 at halftime. The Nepalese extended their lead with a goal by striker Anjan Bista in the 51st minute of the second half, before Mervyn Hamilton broke the shackles for the Lankans with a 35-meter power kick from the center field that eluded the opposing goalkeeper in the 57th minute to cut the deficit to 2-1. This shifted the game's tone, as both teams went in circles trying to find room to extend their lead. Ayush Galen had a key role in Nepal's third goal in the 86th minute, which the Lankans allowed due to a defensive lapse, making the score 3-1. During the last 15 minutes of the game, there were a few nervous moments. After a Nepal player was penalized for dangerous play, Dylan De Silva converted a penalty kick offered to Sri Lanka. According to the technical aspects of this match, Nepal and Sri Lanka both attempted 10 goals, with Sri Lanka having 2 and Nepal having 7. Throughout the encounter, Sri Lanka possessed 47% of the player placement, while the opponents had 53%. The Lankans were penalized for rough play 12 times, while their opponents were penalized 9 times. Sri Lanka was awarded 3 corners, while Nepal was awarded 4. Mohammad Shafan was replaced by Mohammad Fazil, and Mohammad Akib was replaced by Jude Supan, as Sri Lanka made 2 changes. The Sri Lankan cricket team has already begun their road to the T20 World Cup with a tour of Oman, and the players are full of optimism. Kamika Karunaratne, a bowling all-rounder, has earned a spot in the team due to his abilities in all 3 areas. Dajun Chanaka, the captain, and Mickey Arthur, the coach, are extremely pleased with Karunaratne's performance in the shortest format of the game. He's already proven to be a capable finisher. However, he is willing to play in any position for the club and retain a positive attitude. The 25-year-old all-rounder Karunaratne comes from a sporting family. Lewis, his father, was a former cricketer and badminton player who eventually went on to coach the sport. Niluka, Rinika, and Aluka, his 3 older brothers, are all national badminton players, with Niluka being the most decorated shuttler in Sri Lanka, having represented the country 3 times at the Olympics. Kamika, the family's youngest member, joined the national squad as a test fast bowler, but has since developed into a solid all-rounder. He began his cricket career at Royal College Colombo and later played club cricket for Tamil Union before joining NCC, where he excelled in the ODI and T20 formats 2 years after his maiden test match. He earned this position via hard work and perseverance. He is a cricketer, a shuttler, and an athlete who afterwards chose to play cricket to reach this level. Scotland beat Ireland by 5 wickets in their men's T20 World Cup warm-up match in Dubai Wednesday, thanks to George Munsey's quick-fire 67. With Harry Tector hitting 38 and Curtis Camphor adding 35, Ireland rallied from being 20 for 3 to make 176 all out. Munsey set the tone for the Scots with a 25-ball innings that included 5 sixes and 7 boundaries. Scotland scored 178 for 5 with 13 balls to spare thanks to Callum McLeod's 36. Scotland had an immediate effect by eliminating big-hitting openers Paul Stirling and Kevin O'Brien, as well as captain Andrew Balbirnie, in the opening warm-up game for both sides. With Tector, Camphor, and Neil Rock, 32, assuring the Scots would face a competitive target. Ireland's middle order came to the rescue. Hamza Tahir and Michael Leask both finished with 2 for 33, while Safiar Sharif grabbed 2 for 27. Ireland's T20 World Cup campaign begins on October 18th against the Netherlands, with Scotland facing Bangladesh the day before. Thank you all, until we meet again with sports news. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for the latest sports news. For instant updates, click bell icon.